Anastasia, it's so good to see you here at St. Louis at the newly renovated part of the club, and you have been coming here for some time. How has been your experience coming to St. Louis?
Thank you, first of all, for having me in your channel, and of course, I mean, it's a pleasure and it's an honor to be here. Like, I'm really privileged to be one of the people here who try to help with covering all these events. I think my first time was here 2018 or 19, really cannot recall right now, maybe 19, for the Cairns Cup. So it was the first time actually when I was doing commentaries together with Elmira Skripchenko in Russian language, and it was this club feels so like home for me right now after so many years. And let's say I became the commentator here, so it's really important place for me. And of course, now that the club has opened again the doors and it's renovated, it's huge, and it's in the best place you could ever imagine. It's the capital of chess in America. I'm expecting we'll have more and more events happening here, and like looking forward, to see what else will happen. And that we have the whole month of chess ahead. So it seems like I'll be busy for this month.
What has been the special thing about this club that has made you come here again and again, if you want to share?
Of course, I mean, one of the best chess events are organized here. Of course, GCT events, and I'm part of Grand Chess Tour right now. Also, Cairns Cup, US Chess Championships, US American Cup. Yes, all these events are very exciting, and we have the best players in the world. And I mean, once again, it's such a privilege for me to still be able to cover these events and be able to ask questions to the players after they finish their games. Like as a chess fan myself right now, I mean, you cannot dream of something more.
Right, and you have, like as you mentioned, these top events. Was there a special event that you had a special moment that you always remember? Maybe you can name some of the moments that come to you as very special from this club.
I guess everybody will agree that 2022 Singfield Cup was a very special event. Such a drama in chess, and I think it's one of those events which you will never forget. So I think it's kind of changed also a little bit the history of chess and the way we look at chess, and the problems we have in the chess world. So I think this one will definitely stay with me for a long time.
And you are now here at the Clutch Chess Legends. Tell us about your experience here for the last 2 days, 1.5 day we can say.
Yeah, I mean, so far we are at the round 7, before the round 7 of the second day of the Clutch Chess, the Legends. And I mean, the format is really interesting for me. I must say that when I heard about the idea of having like 2 points per game for the second game and 3 points for the game for the victory on the day number 3, makes this format absolutely amazing, because until the very end we are not going to know who is the winner.
Absolutely.
And it makes this event like really exciting from this point of view, from the format point of view. But for me, it's not just a match. It's not only about who will win at the end. It's more about like history of chess coming here alive. It's more about being a witness of these two legendary players competing against each other. I mean, for me, it's like a childhood dream coming true, like to have them playing here. You cannot imagine what kind of tension we have here at the playing venue. It's like if you have the chance even to be near, you can feel there is no sound, like everything is like everybody not who is inside cannot even breathe. I feel like we don't want to disturb the players. We are really, really quiet, and the tension is really high. I mean, yes, of course, it's a friendly match from one point of view, but we know how competitive these players are, and their rivalry is so known, and I think it's one of the golden pages of history of chess. I mean, this rivalry they had, and people, when we were following it when I was young, I mean, of course, we were watching the games of the legends, and now having them playing here, oh my gosh, I mean, this is great.
Right. And in round 5, you recorded something very special, right? You ran and you got a moment. Would you like to share about or share what happened?
Yeah, actually, I was there, but I was checking the game and I saw that Vishy still had like more than 1 minute at this moment, and I thought, okay, it will still continue for a couple of minutes. I'm trying not to disturb players when it's unnecessary. I try to come at the end of the game, and then suddenly I heard them talking, and I'm like, what happened? Like normally they cannot offer draws, so like what happened there? So I ran quickly, and I caught the very last moment when actually Garry was telling to Vishy like, I'm sorry. And it was like a really emotional moment. Like it's clear that for me that Garry Kasparov doesn't want to win like that. You know, he wants a real fight. It feels like it's not the way he wanted to win this game,
Right.
let's say, or not the way this game was supposed to be finished. You know, so I think it's like still it's a very emotional and very important moment for the chess world, which shows such respect to each other. Like. Doesn't happen. I remember that this second. I also remember the moment from the candidates tournament when Yanni Pomnish said to Fabiano Caruana also like I'm sorry, knowing
Yes,
you remember
yes,
the whole
exactly.
thing what happened there.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Right.
I mean it's something which what we have in the chess world, this respect between the players, no matter what, no matter how deeply you are in the fight, how much you want to win. Still, like there are certain like gentleman rules, I would say, which players still have.
Right, and as this is an historic game that is going on, and this club that we are sitting in is also a part of history. What are your thoughts about the club, how it is made, how these different rooms are made, how the boards and the pieces are very special? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm still enjoying. I'm still a little bit lost in the club, to tell you the truth. I'm still trying to find my ways out and in, and because it's so big. It's like 2 huge floors, and I heard also there is some underground floor. So still, it will take some time for me probably to realize how many rooms this club has now and how much space. But really. I mean, these pieces and the tables, all this looks very classy in my opinion, and I enjoy being here, being part of it. You know, just to be able to play some games, to speak with players, to conduct interviews, and just to be part of what's happening here. It's just really great, you know, feeling.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Anastasiya, for sharing your wonderful thoughts.
Yeah.
And we look forward to you covering more events, and we enjoy what you do.
Thank you so much, yes, for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.